Hey everyone, so I thought I will do one more video which is on a question that everybody seems to be asking. How do I choose my niche? The first question that you should ask yourself is what am I good at? Right? Because there's no point in reinventing the wheel. If you are someone who, for maybe as a career choice or as a personal interest, knows a lot about, for example, let's say fitness and nutrition. Yeah, then that automatically becomes something you should focus your energies on as a niche because you already know about it. And there's no need to really go and dive into some other area, for example, let's say gadgets, where you will have to do more research and you will start from scratch, right? Which is not to say you can't write on different topics, but a good point to start would be what you already know and what you're already good at, because since you've got some knowledge of it already, what you will build on will take you towards expertise instead of writing very basic stuff. So for example, we had to write an article on artificial intelligence and it's how it's going to change the future of business. And I happened to outsource it to someone who used to write tech content, but what I got back from them was a very, very basic idea of what is artificial intelligence and what are its applications. And that was at a very college level, right? And if you're writing from a technology company standpoint, that makes no sense at all because they need to show their customers that they are at the cutting edge of that technology. Writing about it at a college level doesn't serve any purpose for them, right? So you need to have expertise in the topic that you are trying to pursue as your niche. Now, that expertise can come, like I said, from your interest or from your educational background. So, first figure that out. What is it that I am already good at? Yeah. Then see if you're good at, let's say, health and fitness or, lifestyle, nutrition, whatever it is. Then see who are the people in that space. Are companies, of course, companies in all categories are creating content, but what type of content are they creating? Would you be able to do stuff that they are looking for, right? Can you do it better than what they are already doing? Yeah. Who are the well paying, like well established companies in that domain? Who are the ones who are maybe mid tier? Who are the ones who are maybe small, small companies? Because you need to then figure out what your entry point is going to be. Because if you're starting out as a content writer, chances are you don't really already have a portfolio. So you want to do some small projects, get a sense of how you work with clients, get a sense of how their feedback is, how much time it takes you to write a particular project, a particular asset. So get a feel of those things to see what is the earning potential in that space and who are the companies that you can chase after. And then once you find a match, right, that okay, I'm writing in technology and one of the top five technology companies in India wants to work with me, then that's a good sweet spot to go with, right? Because I can write what they want and they have the budgets that um, you know would meet the pricing level that I want. So every niche has potential to make money, but you need to be really confident of what are you pursuing. Now, choosing a niche doesn't mean you can't write anything else, right? It's not that you're dedicating your life to that particular area only. It is just to give you a focus in a direction that if I am chasing clients, if I'm building a portfolio, if I want to get my articles published on websites or magazines, this is the area that I will focus on. Now, for example, let's say if you've chosen health and fitness, but something comes along which is, let's say, about wines or perfumes, please go ahead and write it because that's also money, and if you have the bandwidth to do it, why not? And it also breaks the monotony sometimes. But when you're chasing after clients, when you're trying to find who are the people that you want to connect with, who do you want to collaborate with, what are the opportunities that could possibly open more doors for you, that's when you need to focus on the niche. Yeah. So that's where it comes in. It's not like, end of the world. It's not that if I pick this line, I'm going to tow this forever. But it's more of a direction, and which is what I keep, talk about in all my videos, that know where you're going, what's your goal, what do you want to do, what you're good at. So it's essentially only that. Yeah. And like I said, when you're starting out, if you're not very clear about, what you'd like to do, and you don't even feel that you could narrow down, some of the areas that you could write on. It'd be good to get a sense of, maybe work with two, three different projects and see what appeals to you most, what comes easily to you, what doesn't take a lot of research or effort, or something that you enjoy doing, and then go from there. And I think once you ask yourself these questions and figure these things out, you'll get a fairly good idea of what your primary niche needs to be. Yeah. I hope that helped. And yeah, that's all for me today.